headed to the Atlanta airport. We have already been on the road for about an hour, and we still have about another hour to go. Mark and I have not flown for about 14 years, so this is going to be an experience for us, and our kids have never flown before, so it's definitely going to be an experience for them. We're flying into Salt Lake City. We're going to check out Yellowstone, and we're going to go over to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We're going to do some little ATV tours around Yellowstone, and we're going to do a kind of a lazy river boat tour near the Grand Tetons. So we are really excited about this trip and can't wait to get it started. Sarah, it's your first time getting on a plane. Jacob, first time on a plane. So let's recap where we have been today. We have traveled for a total of 10 hours. We traveled 2 hours to get to the airport. I see you, Jacob. We traveled 2 hours to get to the airport this morning, and then we took a 4-hour flight. And then we have been traveling for another 4 hours to get from Salt Lake City to Island Park, Idaho, so that we can start our Yellowstone adventure tomorrow. So we're very tired. It's been a long day of travel. Yeah, but we're excited to be here. I'm going to be honest, Idaho is not very interesting. I don't know how else to put it. It is a bunch of flat land, at least the parts that we saw. We did try to go and see Idaho Falls to get a little something different that might be a little interesting. And I couldn't even find it. It was a little river. That was about it. But we were able to get out and stretch our legs for a few minutes, and then we went and had some ice cream. So that was nice. We did see the windmill turbines, so that was kind of cool. Okay, so we are getting ready to get into Yellowstone. We're coming in through the West Yellowstone entrance, and it is 8:06 in the morning, and as you can see, the line is not bad. It's really not bad at all. So hopefully we'll be able to get in and see a lot of the stuff that we want to see today. There was a lot of traffic coming through the park, and we thought, oh well, you know, it was a lot of traffic for just getting to the different destinations. No, of course it was because of wildlife. And then we saw what it was. There was a bison over on coming out of the water, and a bunch of people had stopped to take video of it, and I was able to get some pictures. Yay, that's so awesome. Here we go. Now we got some action. There we go. Now it's doing it.
Look at that coming out the side of the water.
Oh my gosh. What? Look at that.
All faithful, it still sucked, but you know, you know, I mean, at least we saw something cool, man.
I thought you said it sucked. How can it be cool and suck at the same time?
I don't know.
So what are we doing right now?
We're eating schmoes.
Some s'mores.
Some schmoes.
Okay.
Our weak fire back there.
Oh, it is pretty weak. It is going out, isn't it? All right, and this is our lovely accommodations for the week. And there's
Bald man.
Dad and Mark. Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
What is that?
Hello. National Geographic.
And Nana and Sarah watching the TV. Letting our son drive the ATV. I don't know about this.
Can I go faster?
Yes, you can go faster, but not by much because you're going over rocks. And Sarah is driving the other ATV with my parents behind us, which you can't see because it's super gusty. Okay, we made it. We made it through the trail. That was, oh my goodness, that was very sketchy. Very sketchy. Lots of spots that were very, very narrow with the trees closing in. Apparently horseflies are really bad up here too, so not sure how long we'll stay, but this is the amazing view that we get to see. And I don't know if you can see, but I have, my face is extremely dirty.
Because he said something about the horseflies.
Friday is when we did a UTV tour, so it's a 4-seater and a 6-seater side-by-side off-roading vehicle, and that was quite an adventure. We went through some mud puddles, we went through a mud pit, and there was a couple of them that we didn't like. The water, the puddle, we didn't know how deep the water was going to be. That was extremely scary because, you know, we're renting these UTVs and you don't know how deep that water is going to be. You don't know if you're going to get stuck. You don't know if you're going to damage the vehicle. The same thing with the mud pit. We just had to go for it, and it scared us to death, but we did it and we survived and we didn't damage the vehicle, so it was all good. We let both of our kids drive the UTVs for a little bit. Our 13-year-old son got a real big kick out of that. Yesterday we did more of Yellowstone.
Here we have a gorgeously wrapped. This is beautiful.
What is that?
Huckleberry milk chocolate.
Ooh,
I hope it's worth it because this was expensive.
How much was it?
It's $10.
Are you serious?
$10.
$10?
$10 for this little candy bar.
That better be good.
Oh, well, not really. Wow. She thick. She pretty.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is thick.
She's real pretty and thick.
Oh, wow. Here, let's
Okay.
get a better view.
Here's a better view of how thick she is.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to crack it in my hand.
Oh, I can smell it. I can smell the huckleberry.
Here you go. Alrighty, here we go, everybody. Well, then our kids fight.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I'm not good at huckleberry.
I taste it's a hint. I don't know that it's $10 worth.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Okay, everybody, what will we rate it?
I mean, as far as chocolate goes, I think it's pretty good. So I'd probably rate it like an 8 or a 9 at least.
I would rate it a 7.
You would rate it a 7.
It's good chocolate, but there's no huckleberry.
It's a very, very subtle hint.
Yeah. I was expecting the middle because it was
Truffle. I
yeah
thought it was going to be cream in the middle or something, you know.
huckleberry cream
I
or
know.
something.
Just chocolate.
Yeah.
We were able to see an elk laying down in under a tree, getting some shade, and then we saw some other elk that were out in kind of just an open area near Mammoth Hot Springs. They were just kind of eating the grass, and then we did see a bison crossing the road near Tower Falls, where there was a parking lot and a general store and a place for to sit down and picnic. So while we were sitting down to picnic, the bison crossed the road and actually came into the parking lot. He was stuck between the guardrail and the cars that were parked up against the guardrail. That was a little crazy. My husband, went out there to kind of look at it and see where he was at, and he was saying he wasn't sure if he said the bison looked like he was trying to decide whether he was going to jump the guardrail or continue walking through the parking lot. He ended up jumping the guardrail. Nobody was hurt. No cars were hurt, and nothing happened. But anyways, that was super cool to see. We saw a Grand Prismatic Spring. That was, that was cool to see, but I guess from the pictures, I expected to be able to see a better view of it with the different colors that are around the spring and the steam that was coming off of it. And because you were level, the footbridge is here, and it's level with the spring. So the pictures that you see must be aerial pictures or drone pictures, because you can't see all of that when you are actually on the footbridge. So anyways, but it was still cool to see. And then we just rode around. We saw most of Yellowstone just by car. We tried to go over to another area where we would potentially see animals, more buffalo and maybe some elk or moose or something, but the road was closed, so we couldn't get over there. So anyways, that is pretty much it in a nutshell. And now we are on the road to, we're actually going to be staying in an RV park in Alpine, Wyoming, which is going to be about an hour outside of Jackson Hole and Grand Teton.
There you go. Get some milk.
Oh wow, look at that. Okay, out here doing this Taggart Lake trailhead. Said it was easy, very easy. I don't know about very easy. My parents are with us and it's a little bit of a struggle for them in some places. But other than that, it's not bad. It's a 300 elevation gain on the trail. Having to watch where I put my feet. Anyways, we have already crossed a footbridge and like a little cascading waterfall area, and we're headed to the lake now.
Yeah, good's not a word on this trail. Surviving. That would be the case, yes. Making it, slowly.
Or it being mostly flat. Okay, obviously the sun is beating down on me and it's very hot right now. We've actually entered more of the flat trail part. We have an absolutely gorgeous view. It's just, it's indescribable.
There's a good spot for you to sit right there in the shade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I put my bag right there.
Look at this. Are you in your happy place like I am? Oh, this is amazing.
You need to go stand on that rock, Mom.
How you feel?
We're here.
Tired?
Yeah.
Look at how clear that water is.
No, I'm not getting in.
No, do you want me to fully get in?
I want you to what?
So we just saw, what was it, Taggart Lake. Taggart Lake. You can see the Grand Tetons behind me. Oh my gosh, y'all, that was amazing. It was so gorgeous. The kids got in the water. It was very cold. And there was a great little rock that we could take photos on. So of course we got our little photos done. And we got some selfies and stuff like that. So it was a great time. Saturday night or Saturday evening after the hike, we went into Jackson Hole and had dinner at a place called Sidewinders, and I didn't know it when we chose it, but it was actually featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, so that was kind of cool. And Sarah actually had the chicken pot pie, which was one of the items that was featured on the show. So Monday we went from Alpine into Jackson Hole again for a Snake River boat tour. It was actually a lazy boat tour. So it was 13 miles of just very easy, calm waters on a raft. We hit one little spot, or maybe like two little spots that are considered the rapids of the lazy river, and Jacob got splashed pretty good doing that one. Jacob also got to drive the raft boat, so that was kind of cool. He enjoyed that. We didn't see much wildlife. We got to see bald eagle, several bald eagles actually, and several of their nests. We saw ducks, geese, what else did we see? Marmots. Monday morning we got up at 4 a.m. to drive into Grand Teton National Park so that we could be there for the sunrise, and we did the sunrise on Mormon Row, so we were able to get some great photographs of the iconic Mormon Row barn house, whatever it is considered, with the Tetons in the background, and that was very pretty. Today we got up, and let's see, today is Tuesday. Today we got up and we left Alpine, Wyoming, and we are headed to Salt Lake City. We're going to spend the afternoon just kind of chilling and checking out Salt Lake City, the downtown area.